If we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long.
Greetings from Kenya.
Greetings from Eastern Cape, Kingdom Greetings from Armanas.
And we live in a big world where there's a lot of fear and anger and violence and tension, right? So the idea of this program is living within that and yet being an agent for something different, being an actor for something different, something that is closer to the mind of God, to peace and loving our neighbor, and doing it in an active way.
You were being equipped, and he was equipped with what he needed. You were being equipped to have the kinds of tools that you need for yourself, first of all, and for ways to help other people. I can only imagine that for each of you, there is some kind of vision working in you. It may not be completely formed yet, but there's some idea and interest and yearning to be helpful.
Hi, my name is Mona Okello. I am from Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm very excited to be in South Africa at this time. I have been one of the participants of the Volmoed Youth Leadership Training Program for the 2019 cohort. I'm really excited to be here because I'm not new to South Africa, and I love South Africa and how they think, how they reason, how they pull together in issues, and the young people are very, very good at solidarity. And I think as a Kenyan young leader, that's one of the things we need to emulate as young people. So from the program, I could say the best part for me was creation, learning about creation. My view of creation has always been against other evolutionary stories, but I came to VYLTP and I just got a renewal of the mind, because I feel like most of the problems that we have as human beings is because we don't see one another as human beings first. And God created us in His image, with all of us having different strengths, having different personalities, different characteristics to how we look, both physical, emotional, and otherwise. So I had a mind-boggling experience when we had the week on creation, because the way that it was explained to me, the encounter with God was really a Kairos moment.
Because it's so easy for us to look at the things that we don't have and be really upset with the things that we don't have. But when we change our thinking to the little things that we do have, if you try it out for yourself, right, you spend 5 minutes in the morning being grateful for all the small little things in your life, you begin to feel something changing within yourself. I feel it. And I feel like I'm always living in a place where I've got everything I need, I don't need anything else. I don't need money. I don't need any kind of materialism. I feel free. All I need is God's love. And I feel like I begin living from a new place, a new area of freedom. And so I'm able to give my life away as a gift, right? Because essentially life is gift. When we think about it, when we think of the probability of our existence, we can dwell on it. How crazy it is that I exist, how that we all exist at this one point in time, right? And when we're able to live our lives as a gift, we can give our lives away.
Try that, here we go. In God alone my soul can find rest and peace. In God my peace and joy. Only in God my soul can find its rest. Find its rest and peace.
Now, every culture, every place has these instances of violence and fear. Our particular context, Father Masood and me in particular, we had a big instance of that in 2001. You probably know about it, the attacks on the World Trade Center where the airplanes crashed into the towers. This happened when you were either itty-bitty or not even born yet. But so it may be ancient history for you. But for us, it was very real and still very current in our minds. I happened to be watching television that morning with my 3-year-old son standing at my side, and the news came on and they showed the plane, and then they showed, as we were watching it, the one plane crashed into the other one. And for days after that, I had to explain to my son that our house was too little for something like that to happen, because he was very worried about a plane crashing into our house. But the other side of that, for me personally, was that one of my parishioners was one of those firefighters who was killed in the towers. He lived up where we live, but he was a firefighter down in New York City.
When you're looking at an icon, it's important to put yourself into the situation, to get in touch with what's there. So both things were there, a gift of love, and at the same time something that was painful, which is a powerful message, because oftentimes making an offering to someone can be painful, can be costly. Jesus says, no greater love is there than that a person lays down their life for their friend.
The Agents of Peace program has been very fundamental in reminding us as young people our space in society. Part of the reflections that we've been doing have been about integrating back into society and being agents for change in our different communities. And I appreciate the different tools that they've helped us learn in order to go towards being change agents. So what particularly stood out for me was scripture as a tool, meditation as a tool, prayer, and it's just amazing. So we just like right now did a reflection about what we're going to do back home and the several things that would help us. And as I was going through the process, I was just thinking nobody else has ever taught me this. So I'm really grateful to them for coming out and sharing all these communication tools with us.
The reading of scripture, the becoming familiar with the stories, to become familiar with the way that God has interacted with people over the centuries becomes critical. Just knowing those stories is important because they feed us. It's more than just reading history, but it's reading the history in order to apply it, the principles of it, the principles to our own situation. Okay? And there have been ways in which people have done that over the years so that it moves from mere reading to meditation. Father Chuck and Brother Matthew are going to be behind you, and they will lay their hands on you, on your shoulders, while I will be anointing you. Oil has been an ancient symbol of spirit, the Holy Spirit. You remember in the Hebrew scriptures, people were anointed with oil in order to bless them and in order to signify the Spirit being with them to accomplish the work that God has given them to do. What you're doing this evening is presenting your projects before the Lord here at the altar, we lay our hands upon you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and anoint you with this holy oil. And as you are outwardly anointed, so may you be inwardly anointed by God's holy and life-giving Spirit, to be assured that our Lord is indeed guiding and equipping you to be an agent of peace.
Masimongeng onumsanganga simuthande simukhonze